45 years ago, women built this place so that they would have somewhere to come to. Most rape crisis centres, including ORCC, were created by survivors for survivors. And through the years, they've handed that legacy on to other women and to other people. And here today in our staff team in ORCC, we understand what an immense responsibility that is. And so for me, the underpinning of everything in the Rape Crisis Centre movement and the Sexual Assault Centre movement is about holding and stewarding that legacy for survivors, because it's theirs and they created it and we need to look after it. In thinking about where we are today in the conversation with sexual violence and with the Me Too movement, I have to say that in over 20 years of doing sexual assault support work, I have never seen a moment like this. It's been a pretty exponential and immediate change over the last few years of survivors supporting one another to feel empowered to actually talk about those experiences and to self-identify. And that's fantastic. That's what we want to see. We want to see a space where survivors can reach out.
The crisis line is the entry point for most of the programs offered here at the Ottawa Rape Crisis Centre. The majority of the resources that we offer on the crisis line is referrals to the community, but also resources that we offer here at the centre. For me, empowerment is about access.
I think the pressure for us is on making sure that we're there to be able to meet that demand. And frequently, I think people don't realize that when this level of public conversation is happening, we also need to see things happening on the ground level too, so that those survivors who respond, that when they pick up that phone or when they go in to have that crisis appointment, there's somebody who can see them right away. Individuals who survive violence and trauma and continue on in the day-to-day to raise children, to go to school, to go to work, to be part of their community, their strength and resilience is astounding, and we get a lot of honor from that. It brings to mind for me why it is that I've spent my entire life dedicated to working in frontline rape crisis centers. I think where we can all, as a community, make a big difference is by rallying around so that there are fewer barriers for them to get those supports while they do all of those other critical components of being community members that they do every single day.
This organization has been a backbone in our community for a very long time. My experience is that our work is about hope. I came to the Ottawa Rape Crisis Centre as a survivor of sexual violence, and I have seen the transition that other women have made, that the transition I have made has mirrored the lives of other women, and it's not about anything else for me moving forward with this. It's just been about hope, giving hope that life can be better, that people's lives matter, that they can be whole again.